I mean, officers. I told you it.
'Tis true, sire.
Another thing. Great. Oh, yes, that door. No, I don't have a key. Or some boring...
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing. He looks at the dust on his finger and wipes it off.
Yes?
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
It's you again. What is it?
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Fevers Did you already try? You're probably right. The others are. Did you already try the gun thing? You're probably right. The others are only there for filler. To make the gun thing pop.
Stop shitting your pants. The law.
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
For God's sake, stop shouting! They're not going to give you anything. Can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat. Of course it concerns...
Easy, babe.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options. Next time you have to come up with better things to say. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? 57.
In the cabin, you... The dented yellow mailbox.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
There was a touch of discomfort there. She nods.
Of course. The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of
Don't let her answer it herself.
To answer your question, yes, they were organized by Wild Pines. The contractors picked them up from Jamrock and drove them over. This is standard practice. The company reserves the right to man its stations. Of course.
Don't tell her you've met Everard right away. There's time.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Anything to... I am sorry to have been... Oh? Of course, Detective.
Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would show... I hope you don't take this the wrong way. They say it's a scene-clearing technique.
Yes, but containers contain things, shiny things. They're interesting.
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I mean...
Give me a moment. Ask away, Oh.
Hello again, officers.
She turns hatred.
That is on her. Someone's got to...
The woman on the...
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Pig's not half as dumb as he looks. Can't you tell? I haven't really started it yet. Yeah? Thanks.
She means the opposite.
I ain't no snitch.
Actually,
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant. I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners. There'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
She.
Have you noticed? This place is a sepulchre. I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners. There'll never be skulls.
She.
Have you noticed? This place is a
Why does art inspire you so much? Excellent. In short, have you looked in the mirror lately? To be honest, you have the exact features of the modern artist, with that wild hair. Of course not. It's autism. Only the most experimental kind. Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations. Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of Bravo. This was a... This door is made of no one, Aunt.
Let's go.
The door is closed again. You hear someone inside. Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to...
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of the...
As Rene turns from you to his two, the larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles a crowned head in front. It's the croix, a small blue... The setting sun was...
For bravery. For doing my duty in the heat of battle.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
It was on the first month. King Frisel thought he could... Alas.
He really did.
Purple velvet tunic.
To keep the long and bloody story short, the rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee. I grabbed my sidearm.
Captain Arnaud.
The bane of...
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me. The Dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one. So I grabbed the Dink, and through some miracle, we both survived. And the Jol, he was the commanding officer, and I was...
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine. In his... The old carabinier.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you, and that even wise crow...
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself. It's there.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. Oh no, you...
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is... Because he was a goddamn dandy. Had no... Royal blood alone doesn't make army commanders. He was a stupid kid.
Whoa, man, it is not.
Bah.
Oh yes,
I'm not.
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this...
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. How may I head the citizens'
A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time, you really do. Now, unleash the fury. Say one of these fascist or communist things, or fuck off.
All right.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's... What are you? Deaf? They're perfect. Like rock star politician and drug addict. Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cup. With a sudden flash, the world freezes around.
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down.
Me? Now it's your turn, Mr. Why the handle you got there? So many.
The scruffy-haired little boy.
Hello, mister. It's Lammy.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days.
Lammy usually does. Bye!
Is that the phasmid? Wait, what if this is the fishing rod situation all over again? It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron. How disappointing. Right? Winter, slow to let go of river. The snow falls, and to think, the melting snow seeps through you. More winding coastline. The waters turn black. No more. Below the old mines. Losair, where the Philippian king, children under 14, they go underground, looking for artifact. Few, Patira, all around her, white snow on the extinguished coast.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up.
Yes, what is it? The swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks.
The mother of humanism stands above.
Good morning! Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer. Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Welcome back.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has been... just dead and dying.
Hello again. Sure, what's on your mind? But of course.
You see, a slogan used to enter... A lorry abandoned. The smell of cigarettes. There's something odd about the passenger seat. Metallic drawer. You pull out tool, slice back, and you close the...
Lowman.
A lorry stuck.
Right to work! Right to work!
Honest men, we came here.
I have a question.
You think they follow because I'm...
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know. A warehouse? I don't know.
She scrunches up her face.
Fine. For it doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
The tear machines. Your bottles... The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately.
Yes, it is. Well, you did provide us with a very convenient access point to the crime scene.
Fuck, does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't
The trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The container sounds a muffled gong.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. What's this kid?
So it's a...
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Again? I can't believe...
Yes? What is it?
The door is closed. This door still the lieutenant gives you. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your clean-shaven face, adorned with the expression. You're still not accustomed to it. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you... The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. You see a heavy... The cobalt old coat. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to... Behind the dockworker, you see 2, maybe 3 bushes. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring mountains of it. Heroic Rows and rows of Heimdallar, maybe 100. Not even close. Man from Heimdall in hell. A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching. Your hand reaches toward. Between the throne and the Heimdallar lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels. A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of
Hi, Ace Detective.
just an ordinary war. Typical Martin. Street lights like this one. All the old.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
You see rows of big men.
Franco-Nigerian.
They're not all blue.
This is what the loyalists look like.
Which one?
This set of
You're I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they... I don't like I...
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards.
Oh? Well, how can I assist you? Unfortunately, the factory's not really. I know some...
But not when you're in a tight spot.
It's a regular mass-produced sword. Like, from time to time, people need a lesson in respect. No, I'm afraid not. Attempting to confiscate... Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. I guess I'm gone. To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago. Who knows? Maybe he fell over. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can... Us working folk don't have the life didn't really change.
She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better drunk. This coin-operated viewer is facing south. Your money disappears into the coin. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. It looks as if it was abandoned.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it up. Really?
This coin-operated viewer is facing a thick that's under the graffito. You know this to be around the large...
What would you like to know? Officer.
The Crown's qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but 2 insulindic regattas. The other time, I would have finished the race were it not for an urgent...
Actually, you don't. The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license.
The Wayfarer Act is one of the few pieces of legislation. The one time this busted-up cabbage has something useful for your job. You just want to stare at some boat. Fine. Knock yourself out.
About the boat? Good.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out, a metallic the pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The white suede feels...
This is Precinct 57. How may I... Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be for... Just a second. Sylvie Malak. Yes. Hello? Oh, great.
You hear the...
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. 10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over. Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam. It's like
going on strike with...
anything else. Us lorry drive, not my thing.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal... Both cables are unplugged from... a thick layer of coal dust. The whole thing resembles Cajun mosaic type. The whole thing, radio frequency, unclear. It looks, you think so? They must have had massive air width. Someone a conductor for whoever decide, a list of names, there's no...
My God, it's as if the less money they had, exactly.
Nothing. Your flashlights, some of the writing has faded with age. The handwriting is only partly. The full text outside, a cold...
Oh, it's you again. Of course. Tell me what you have in mind. A star that fell from the firmament? Those cost more than 7 real. Are you sure? Alright, maybe some other tie then. I think I have just the right one for you. You're a police officer, right?
A beautiful woman tossing you a gift. Whatever you do, don't overthink it. You overthink it.
Down the drain, like your career. I apologize, officer. That comment was unnecessary. That one is made of bloodstone with a lapis. It's a shame. They might have brought you luck. Now, was there anything else?
Aside from getting naked, you're not sure what else to do. The building holds no more...
I'm listening. I'm pretty sure it still doesn't work, but sure. What do you want to know? Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else? Nothing really.
The lieutenant...
Your window...
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know...
She nods.
Anything else, officer?